since its inception, the Phoenix Club of Jackson has used a holiday greeting card campaign as one of the primary fundraisers for the Boys and Girls Club. That campaign really consists of a commitment of 250 corporate Christmas cards. The 1,250 that we talk about, family photo cards, is the result of the Tiny Prints relationship, which won't be talked about today, but in a different video. And then also donations can be accepted in lieu of cards if there's somebody that you have that's not interested in the card designs but wants to make the donation. For what we call the corporate Christmas cards, those can be sold to both individuals or to businesses, so we just kind of term them the corporate Christmas card versus Tiny Print being the personal Christmas cards. But they're designed and printed locally. Each card has a base cost of $1. We do have to pay tax and charge tax on that. So on the website you see that it's $1.07. And they're sold in increments of 25. All of the cards that we sell are pre-done, so the message that's on the inside of the Christmas card is what is going to be sold. We can't change that, and they all come with their own envelope. As you see in this picture, this card is sitting on a table, and it shows on the inside of the card the greeting, the season's greetings and warm wishes for a Happy New Year are noted on the inside. We've designed all of them so they're spaced below in case the individual or company wants to add a logo, a greeting, a picture, etc. That can be black and white, or it can be color, different pricing for each one of those. At the bottom of the page, it also talks about this represents a gift on behalf of the Boys and Girls Clubs. There are other parts of the shell that are also pre-printed. Everything is pre-printed except for the logo, greeting, or picture that they want to personalize potentially on the inside of the card. That's not required in any way. They can buy the base card for $1 and be good to go. If you go and look on our website, the front page of the website has been designed to show where it takes you to the same place, which is the same here as corporate Christmas cards. But on that page of our website, it talks about the 2012 designs that are now available. In addition to those cards, we have excess inventory from cards from previous years, which we are also selling this year. But so really, any customer can purchase any of these cards to use. If the customer decides that they want to have yourself a Merry Christmas, you or the customer can go in and use the online shopping cart that we have to place that order. If they get here and rather than Merry Christmas, they said, you know, when we get Snowflakes in session, on here it'll note what the card looks like, the inside, cover panels, what the greeting is, which is also noted down here below. And then if it was Sydney Allen that was looking to place the order, or somebody wanted to give Sydney the credit, they would go through, put the member's name, and then they could either get just the basic shell, which is the $1 plus the $7 for tax, or they can come in with one color or multiple color image, photo, etc. on the inside. So they do that, the number of cards that they wanted to do. Now, in order to personalize either the inside of the card or the envelope, which they can do by having just the return address printed on the envelope, it's a minimum of 150. But you would go through the normal shopping cart process. At the end of the shopping cart process, if there is an image that of a logo they want to put on the inside, it gives the opportunity to upload that so that all of this information is provided to the Christmas Card Committee as one package. The envelopes come basic, with no printing on them. If they want to do the printing, that's fine, but as noted earlier, there's the minimum of 150 envelopes, 150 cards to be included. If they're wanting to pay by check and they need an invoice, they would take the last page of the checkout process, right-click, print the screen, and use that. If you were doing that, you could just right-click, print it, mail it to someone, or then scan it and email it to someone so they have evidence. On that same page, it notes the P.O. box, which is where we'd take all of the payments that are coming by way of check. This, again, is something that can be available to anybody. Increments of 25 for an individual who may just want to sign their name or put nothing on the inside of it, put a business card in there, whatever it might be. Or we have customers that want to personalize it with a company logo, a personal greeting, and print thousands of them. So there's a lot of different ways to do it.